What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back for another reply. This one is to Drake. Take care. And yes, this album got leaked too. But see, the thing is, do you see the coincidences with other top albums that been leaked this year, like Watch the Throne? They've been leaked almost 1 week before the album is dropped. So this tells us who is actually doing the leaking. Now keep in mind, music touches a whole lot of people's hands. And it can be leaked on every level. But yet the timing in which it gets released, that will tell you who's doing it. Your engineers and producers, if they are given a chance to leak it, they may leak it to increase their name. But they will leak it like when they get done with the tracks. They usually, not one producer or one engineer does everything. So they will not leak an entire project. People who will leak your entire project, people in the record labels, which a lot of people do not think these people will do it. But consider the following. If you working at a record label and you are underpaid and you get your hands on the most anticipated album to come out this year, how much money do you think you would get by giving it to a DJ? But if this was the case, it would have been leaked a lot earlier. Who I believe did the leaking for this album and some of the other albums that dropped this year were the distributors. Because someone with power over the shipping could easily take an album. They already got them. They had to be there at least a week ahead of time in order to all sell them on the same date. But anyway, to the album. This album was better than I thought it would be, but it's not as great as everyone out there is claiming. See, I came into listening to this album expecting that there would be more singing than rapping. But damn, I hoped for a little more rapping than this. But there are some songs on here that you can't deny. Like Shot For Me, Crew Love, which I felt was the best song on here. Underground Kings, that rolled pretty nice. Lord Knows, that was okay. It could have been great. That beat that Just Blaze gave to them, great, man. I know I'm gonna catch a little bit of slack for this, but J. Cole would have ripped that way harder than Drake did. Just saying. Also, The Ride. Now, let's go ahead through a couple of these songs, like The Real Her. Andre 3000 laid it down. That's the best first I've heard Andre 3000 spit in a very long time. But the rest of the song just wasn't there. Then Practice. Drake really just stole the entire swag to back that ass up. People give him props for this for some reason, but I don't. Come up with your own songs, man. Or at least flip it harder than what you flipped it on here. And I got to say, there were a bunch of songs on there where they were cool, but they wasn't that great neither. Honestly, of all the albums that dropped this year, it's still in the top 5 somewhere. It's like right there with Wale from 4 to 5. So it was nice, but it wasn't as great as people thought it would be.